Hello, everyone. This is Mohammed Akif with Akif CPA, and today we'll be discussing pending tax deductions. They're trending right now, moving to 2025. So, 2025 trending business tax deductions that we are seeing in our firm for small businesses. This includes from content creator, online e-commerce uh, to any retail or wholesale, you name it. These are this video is about 2025 trending business tax deductions that we are seeing in our firm through our clients, and then we'll be discussing those. So before we get started get into detail of this, I do want to discuss about the small businesses, accounting, bookkeeping. I want to talk about how we normally help our clients because this is very important. A lot of our clients, when they come to us, they are in a mess, and then I'll tell you how. I mean, so a lot of people they don't understand, or they're not able to get the information where they make, or they get to certain people where they make certain decisions that hurt your business. And what do I mean by hurt your business? This could be in terms of operation, this could be in terms of financials, this could be in terms of taxes, right? So this is as simple as a bad advice as continue to be a sole proprietorship. A simple basic advice that I normally get, and then this is so uh, it is so troubling because you're exposing yourself personally. You're putting your name on the line. You're putting your personal assets on the line. What if somebody tries to sue you, right? I mean, you are personally liable now. So this is one example of a bad advice from a person that doesn't know what they're talking about. So make sure you find somebody that can really help you, that can really understand your business and help you based on what you are trying to do, what your goals are, and then really get you there. This is the whole process. Again, you the way I see it, the way our firm see this is that when you run a small business, when you're earning income, you're bringing a revenue. That's only half the story. It's so hard to get to bring revenue, right? I can understand because I can relate. Small business is hard. Getting to a medium business is even harder, right? So when you start brand new, there's just so many things happening: operations, financials, employees, procedures, you name it. There's so many things happening in your head. You're involved in so many things, and then so taxes are the least of the worries because you haven't made money. But what really happens is that is actually the base. When you start, that is a base. So you want your base to be right, because once you hit off, once you start getting revenue, you want things to be in place before it starts taking off, where you can save taxes, where you can take more money home. It's not about just making the money, it's also about keeping the money. And how can you do that? Of course, proper bookkeeping, timely, proper bookkeeping accounting that needs to be there for any business. It doesn't matter, small business, small, medium, large, any business. The accounting needs to be there. And then timely accounting, where you can get reports, you can get financial data, see where your business is heading. Is it in a loss? Is it in a profit? If you're making a lot of money, what can we do to get some deductions? What can we buy? What can we do? Tax planning becomes a big part of it. So make sure you get proper accounting, make sure you get proper bookkeeping, make sure you find a person that can really understand your business and help you achieve goals, because that's the way to go. It every business is going to be different, every business owner is going to be different, every business operation is going to be different. So you need someone that can understand you, get along with you, where you can help you get to a certain point, right? And that's the goal here, is to give you enough information from our side, give you enough information, help you understand how things work, where you can make better decisions for your business and personally too. So this is very important. Again, I see a lot of clients when they come to us, they're in a bad situation, operationally, financially. We are able to help them by having the right structure legally and for tax purposes, and then where they are earning at the same time, have the protection, and then also taking the more money home. So let's get into detail. Let me share my screen with you, where we'll be on the same page. All right, so these are 2025 trending business deductions that which are going up. We see this. We see this happening in 2024, and then things are moving upwards for 2025. So home office and utilities, higher internet electricity cost. That means more, it costing you more. That means of course, your deduction will be more if you have home office. These are very important. Make sure you keep track of those expenses where you can deduct home office deductions. AI tool, and of course, the technology is also getting expensive. That's what I see from our side too. There are now 10,000 apps to help you, but which one is the right one is hard. But they are getting more expensive too, than is what used to be. Equipment supplies, of course, equipment, all the camera tools, the cards, you name it, is getting expensive. And then people are still spending more money on it. This is on the rise because there are more e-commerce content creators out there. Things are progressing towards this. And then more and more people are going towards this area where they're spending more money on equipment, on computers, on tools, on just faster computing softwares. That's something that is happening quite a bit. That brings to my third point, which is content production and subscriptions. Of course, subscriptions are going up again. Apps, data storage, data management, security. There's just tons of things out there where people are spending more money. As you get into the business, you need to, of course, secure your information too, right? I mean, so that costs more money. Travel and meals. I mean, that's a very exciting place too, where we do see more traveling happen. At the same time, we do see a big hole in the way the clients are deducting the travel, because the majority of them are not planning properly when it comes to travel. Where partially the trip could be leisure and then partially could be business. How can you make this a business trip, a fully business trip? Because the leisure trips are not deductible. And then so if you plan it in a better way, if you plan it ahead of time, you can deduct your business trip, even if it's leisure. There's a trick to it, and then that is from the IRS, where you can deduct your travels, even though you might be going for work. Professional services, of course, outsourcing is coming a big thing too, where this trend is continuously going upwards. I don't see this trending slowing down anytime soon, because the services are more expensive in the US and Canada and North America in general, and Europe, and then people are moving east. They are hiring people from different places. I see that happening quite a bit in terms of virtual institute. There's some trend towards South America as well. I see a lot of that happening. And then so things are happening in terms of services providers, where a lot of people are getting services from different places. Again, the cost might be down, but they're hiring more people. So that's the reason the per person cost is down, but the spending is still up. And then so this is happening big. One more big area is the IP protection, right? I mean, this is a big one where a lot of people are doing brand names, protection of those brand names, restriction of brand names. This is all that trademarks, restriction of those trademarks, so no one else takes it. This is one area too where things are happening, and then a lot of money is being spent on IP protection. Of course, the fees from the YouTube, TikTok, social media platforms are also going up. I see that happening. The revenue from them are depending on what kind of content creator you are. That is going up and down. But that's a big expense coming a long way too, and it's still going up, and I think it will continue to grow up. Insurance rates have definitely gone up. Doesn't matter if it's professional, you name it, real estate, everywhere the insurance rates have gone up, and then I think they will be still going up. And then there are more giveaways now for engagements. You want more subscribers. I mean, and then of course people are getting customers from different places. So these are some of the expenses that we see are happening, and then they're continue to go up. People are more spending in these areas than before, just because the way we do business is changing, the way we handle information is changing, the way we look at financial data is changing. And then so with the AI, with the social media, with the trends, things are changing fast. Things are changing quick. And then so it's just not one change, it's multiple change. So If you're not up to date in a lot of the in a lot of those areas, then you will fall behind. So make sure you find a person that can really help you, that can understand you, that can give you guidance in terms of legal, how to have a proper legal structure, how to have the proper tax structure in terms of based on your needs, and how can you save taxes, right? I mean, that's another big thing too. It's not about just making money and spending money, it's also about keeping the most money. And then so you can grow yourself. The growth is coming from in terms of the cash that you have. It's not about you just spending. So make sure you are able to find someone. Again, reach us out with any question, info@akifcpa.com, and we'll be happy to help you. Again, info@akifcpa.com. uh, Send us an email and we'll gladly respond. Thank you. Bye bye.